Give everyone just a minute to hop in. All right, looks like we got a few folks in here. We're going to get going because I know this is probably going to take a little bit of time. All right, we got random.org. Going to roll 2 virtual dice. That roll has to be higher than 3. And then got our list of 10 folks in here. Once again, top 5 are going to get, in order, the Kings, Knicks, Pistons, Pelicans, Thunder. So here we go. 7 is the number. It's going to work. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just to reconfirm, that number is 7. Last roll. Good luck, good luck. And it's going to finish with our closer magic, Deck Nuts, Ross, Snapping Giant, Happy Fesh, and Cleveland. I think those are like the last 4 people to get a spot. All right, let's save this. Hopefully everyone's had a good weekend so far. All right, let me get this updated, and then we will get our team list in, and then we will get going. Again, last time we did this, these were super hot. All right. Giant. Got Happy Fesh. All right. Am I from Texas too? I am not. I'm assuming you probably saw back in the background there. I lived in Texas for 3 years while I was in the Army at Fort Hood, Texas. Was a Texas fan before I went down, though. So it was kind of nice. Got to see a couple basketball games we went to, me and a few friends. I wouldn't mind living in Texas again. I don't think the wife, because we have like no family or friends down there, I don't think she would be jumping on that train. Plus she's like, snakes and she's like, snakes and scorpions and big spiders and stuff. And I'm like, well, yeah, that is slightly true. All right, we're going to get zoomed in. We're going to move. I'll set all the Cello packs out for each box, just because it gets the box out of our way. Now I'm back in the frozen tundra of Wisconsin is where I live now. Finding a bit of a sore throat past couple days. All right, here we go. Let's see how I gotta aim myself. I think I gotta bring myself down a little bit. All right. We got Sekou, Anthony Davis, Robinson, D'Lo, Kyrie, Draymond, sorry. A purple winner stays Curry for the Warriors. Splash Beal, Express Lane Lowry, Kenyon Martin, Najee, and a Vernon Carey Jr. All right, into our blue velocity, we've got an Aaron Naismith for the Celtics. Celtics went to Gabe, Robert Woodard, and a PJ Tucker. So that's where I pointed out, we're going to get on average per pack. I mean, this was 5 in this one, but 3 to 4, which makes, in my opinion, for getting rookies, the best retail format. I mean, we're going to pull probably close to 50 rookie cards out of the one Cello box. I did get a haircut. It was... Not saying I looked like a bum, Gabe, but it was getting a little wild and hard to control. All right, we got Harrell, Lou, Aldridge, Gobert, Drew, Davis, Levine. It was getting crazy. A purple Kevin Porter Jr. for the Rockets. Dirk winner stays. We got a silver CJ Elbley for the Trailblazers going to Gabe. Okongwu, Saban Lee. Like, the wife loves long hair, but I don't know how ladies deal with long hair. Like, it drove me nuts. All right, Vernon Carey Jr. We're getting all the Hornets rookies we don't want. Jonas and an Al Horford. Like, I just don't know how the ladies do it. I still got to get, I'm not that old. I'm only 30. And if you see right here, people are like, oh, it looks like you got, right? Am I on the right side? Well, yeah. They're like, oh, it looks like you got a bald spot on your beard. Like, nope, I just have white hair. So I got to get like, that just for men color my beard because it makes me feel too old. I get a number 2 every 2. Oh, I don't go quite that low. This is a number 5. And I'll probably stick. I do a 5 once a month. Barrett. We've got Embiid. Jason Tatum, big name superstars like that'll ship. Chris Paul. Ben Simmons. Andrew Wiggins. Blake. Ooh, a nice purple Giannis air defense for the Bucks. Who snagged the Bucks? I think that was Mr. Gabe Full as well. Bam Adebayo base air defense. John Wall Express Lane. Sadiq Bey. And a Malachi Flynn. All right, we're going to get another Malachi Flynn, blue velocity. Patrick Williams for the Bulls. And a Mike Conley. Plus, my beard was getting a little too crazy, too. Like, they always say, like, you wake up with, like, bedhead if you got long hair. If I let my beard go too long, I get bedhead from my beard. So, like, I'll wake up and it's, like, horned out this way, and I have the type of hair it doesn't like being combed. So it's like, yeah, let's go back to short. I won't have to deal with anything too crazy then. I will say I have Panini Flux first off the line on the way. That shipped out yesterday. So that should hopefully be here middle of this coming week. 3 boxes. We can do a 3-box break of the Flux. Interesting inserts in that is they're encased cards. And one of the first line exclusives is another encased card. So we should have 2 encased cards per box. So that'll be a fun open. Fred VanVleet. Drew. Sticky. A nice Hollow Express Lane LeBron. I do like these kind of low... I mean, Flux is definitely a lower end product, but the fact that the price is relatively low for hobby basketball stuff we're seeing, it's nice to be able to get some and rip for you guys. Keeps the prices down a little bit. Jason Williams, Jimmy Buckets, Patrick Williams, Nawara, and a Naismith. All right, Kenyon Martin Jr. We've got Najee and a Jared Allen. As well, we should be seeing here soon some Chronicles retail. I'll definitely have some of that to break. I don't know how much of it I'll do. But Chronicles is a fun product in its own way. Tons of hits, relatively cheap. So probably have some of those as well, retail. As well, Mosaic. I imagine we're going to have a lot of Mosaic retail that we'll be breaking on the channel. So that'll be exciting as well. We're going to get, I think it's like December 26th, I think is Mosaic football. So that will be fun. We'll be ringing in the New Year's with some fun breaks. Brook Lopez, Bogdanovich, Pascal, Grant, Siakam, KD, that'll ship. Ooh, there's a nice one. Purple Luka for the Mavs going to MD. Giannis, T-. Paul George, my house. Theo, Denny, and a Jamius Ramsey. All right, we got Sadiq Bey, Colin Sexton, and a Duncan Robinson for the Heat. As well, PSA announced this week, I know everyone's probably seen the news, but PSA announced that regular is coming back. So that will be an exciting thing. We'll kind of open up, maybe a few more cards that folks were holding on to grade. They may send those in now. I think they are expecting a 2 to 3 month turnaround on regular, which is good. I mean, it seems like long, but should still relatively be a quick process. So that'll be exciting. We got Bradley Beal, Dwight Powell, Paul George, Tyler Hero. I know, didn't you grab the Heat gatefold, so the Hero was pulled out for you. Bertans, Levine, Kobe White, Nurkic purple, Jimmy Butler, my house, silver hollow Lou Williams, Robert Woodard, and a Tyrese. First Tyrese on the board for Deck Nuts. First of our big rookies, and we've gone a few packs in. Oh goodness, okay. This is the Deck Nuts pack. Tyrese Halliburton, Blue Velocity, Shai Gilgeous, and a Joe Ingles. So you get a base and a blue velocity in the same pack. There you go, Mr. Deck Nuts. I think the problem, the sore throat is coming because of Wisconsin. We've been like yo-yoing on temperatures. We go from like 5 degrees up to 50, and back down to 20, then back up to 30. It's just all over the place this past couple weeks. LaMarcus, Rudy, Markkinen, Dinwiddie, Daniel House, PJ, a hollow My House Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. It's a nice one. Siakam, Express Lane Trey. I thought for a second that was a hollow. This is it's weird. Like the top is completely white like normal. The bottom though is like a gray. Looks like almost like the printer like maybe ran out of ink towards the bottom or something, or bled. Different kind of looking Xavier Tillman. Same with the Jalen. Let's see if I can find. Just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. You can see how it's crisp on the Aaron Naismith, and the Jalen just seems to be like a touch darker, and you can see the bleed through. That's certainly different. And on the L bleed too. Yeah, it's just weird. Those dang printers. There's a nice Obi Toppin. There's a print line right across the middle of it, though. You can see it right there. Right across that middle. Ugh. James Harden and a Julius Randle for the Knicks. Knicks went to Ross. All right, Marcus Smart, Caruso, Harrell, Lou Williams, Garland, Bogdanovich, some horribly off-center ones, John Collins, a Jamal Murray T-minus 321 purple, Splash, Steph. Dang, it seems like these get the same thing too. John Stockton, and you can see it's just weirdly on the bottom, it's got like a graying to it. Grant Ryler and an Emmanuel Quickly. All right, we got Devin Dotson for the Bulls, Toru for the Clippers, and a Zach Collins. Be interesting for the hobby to see if people are going to panic sell Zion. He just got shut back down with some soreness in the foot. So the Pelicans have re-shut him down. So I doubt we see him this season. I think honestly they're going to say, hey, we're just going to let him sit out the season. His prices are going to keep going down and down. All right, we got Nurkic, Greg Oden Jr. I mean, I wouldn't quite put it there yet, but, you know, yeah, we're getting close. Trae Young, Buddy Hield, Hunter, Lillard, Gordon, a purple Trae Young for the Hawks. It's a nice one. Luka Mavs, T-minus. My House, Jason Tatum. Yep, looks like, man, maybe it's just the end of this box for these rookies. Buchavetsky, and it sucks because Azubuike, get a James Wiseman. It's got that weird discoloration on the bottom. Hopefully it's just this box. It seems like Though, like, the first half of the packs were fine, so I don't know what's going on here. But there we go. James Wiseman on the board for, I think, Craig took the Warriors. That tray is going to Ryan S. All right, Cassius Winston, Draymond, and a J.J. Redick. Three packs left in our first box. Got a hollow in here. Got Harrison Barnes, Brogdon, Steph Curry, that'll ship, Josh Jackson, Shea. Oh, got another one still stuck here. Jared Allen, Jonas, a purple Okongwu for the Hawks, KD winner stays, D-Book, silver. There we go, Anthony Edwards finally on the board for Gabeful. And a Cassius Stanley for the Pacers. All right, we've got Denny, Jamius Ramsey, and a Seth Curry. Not a Steph Curry, a Seth. You got a lot of packs to go, so I would honestly be pretty shocked if we don't pull pretty much a blue velocity for every rookie. It's kind of what we averaged on the first one. We pretty much hit in every rookie as a blue velocity. Centering on this Edwards actually looks pretty good. Surface looks good. Don't see any crazy imperfections. Luckily with that Edwards, doesn't have that weird discoloration, so it seems like maybe it's just a couple packs here. Walker, Man of the Hour, Zion, that'll ship. Hayes, Chris Middleton, Oubre, Rondo, a purple My House Steph Curry for Craig, that's a nice one. Splash D-Book, Express Lane Steve Nash, Okoro for the Cavs, Nico, and a Cole Anthony for the Magic. Magic went to Mr. Robanks. Then we've got Theo, Ricky Rubio, and a DeAndre Ayton for the Suns. Sucks, I'm gonna have to go out and get some sleeves tomorrow to finish. Definitely sleeving this break. Ordered 10,000 sleeves at the start of the week. It's now stuck in FedEx like a city over. Frustrating to say the least. All right, last cello of the first box. We need an auto here. Keep up that That trend. Josh Richardson, Keldon, Dante, Zeller, Rudy Gay, Gordon, D-Book, a purple Buddy Hield for the Kings, Devin Booker, my house, Silver LaMarcus, Precious, Desmond Bain, all right, Cassius Stanley, RJ Hampton for the Nuggets, and a Kevin Porter Jr. for the Rockets. This was the last product with RJ on the Nuggets. Everything else, even in Select, which was printed after Optic, it had him on the Magic. All right, get into our second box. Yeah, well, the Grizzlies are banged up, so it's definitely probably allowing Desmond Bain to get a little bit more playing time than he probably would have normally. Never a bad thing. Timberwolves have a pretty good track record of, obviously with Ja, they drafted what's going to be a superstar. But their other rookies, they always seem to draft and they do well. I can't think of recently any big crazy bust from the Grizzlies of their picks, of their high picks. We got Ingles, Al Horford, Towns, DeRozan, Drew, Bertans, Levine. We have got a purple P.J. Washington Jr. for the Hornets. LeBron James winner stays. We have got a hollow Jalen Smith for the Suns. Okongwu and a Saban Lee. All right, Vernon Carey, our second one. There's a Ja Nice and a Jokic. All right, DeJounte, Herter, Porter, JJ, Kobe White, Kyrie, Demboya Purple, Express Lane Mitchell, Trae Young My House, Isaiah Stewart, Pritchard, and a second Anthony Edwards. Centering on that one's not quite as good. Ooh, here's a nice one. Cole Anthony, Blue Velocity. Beautiful color match. Going out to Mr. Robanks. That's going to be a nice one. Alfred Payton and a Powell. Nice Cole Anthony. Still looking for a LaMelo. Come on. All right, Steph Curry, that'll ship. Blue Laser Luka. Wow. Matt, you're just asking so much from me. I give you a purple Luka, but you want the blue. You want the blue Velocity Luka. Josh Jackson. We'll see if we can make it happen. Brooke Lopez. Bojan. Damian. Gordon. Garland. We've got a purple Anthony Davis. That's a nice color match card. My House Luka. Hollow Duncan. Sadiq Bey. And a Malachi Flynn. All right, our second Blue Velocity Halliburton. Rajon and a Tim Hardaway Jr. Maybe I'll make you settle for a Tim Hardaway Jr. color match there, Matt. Our second Halliburton Blue Velocity. That filler spot for Deck Nuts is paying off well right now. All right, Julius Randle, Bagley, Clark. Maybe he ain't even in the talks. He's going. I think he's trying. They're trying to get him to the Trailblazers. Kyle Lowry, Draymond, Zach Collins, James Harden, a blue Air Defense Kawhi, Splash Luka, Express Lane Kemba, Cassius, and an RJ Hampton. I think the moment that Colin Sexton got hurt, any chance of Ben Simmons coming to the Cavs kind of just ended right there, which is good. I'll take it. Isaac Okoro, Blue Velocity, Mannion for the Warriors, and a Vucevic for the Magic. I still think we as the Cavaliers need to make a decision on Colin Sexton. His rookie contract's coming to an end. 2 firsts and Okoro for Ben Simmons. Ugh. Here's the thing. I think the 76ers still think too highly of Ben Simmons and won't make that trade. Especially Okoro. They would need more than Okoro for sure. They would 100% need more than Okoro. They'd want like 4 firsts and Okoro. And then at that point, if a team was to do that, you are hemorrhaging your future for Sexton. Is Terrell dump him? Hey, I'm right there with you, Matt. I think with how well Mobley's playing, it should be a no-brainer just to dump Sexton. Get as much as you can for him. You know, get something that's going to help you win in the next couple years as Mobley develops. Bradley Beal, Dwight Powell, Paul George, Davis, Oubre, Rondo, Sabonis. Winner stays Kawhi purple for the Spurs. Kemba, Express Lane AI, Killian, and an Elijah Hughes. I'm 100% with you. I think with Allen and Mobley down low, it's gonna really progress us from what was a probably still rebuild when we drafted Mobley to we might really have to start contending here. Manuel Quickly, Blue Velocity, Xavier Tillman, and a CJ McCollum. Jared Allen's still young. He's what is Allen? Like 20, 23, 24. So he's still young. So, I mean, you have the potential to have two young, dominant 4 and 5. I don't think we should waste that. Quickly for the Knicks, that's a nice one for Mr. Ross on the filler. Where's our autos at, man? Those last boxes we had done were killer. Just absolute monster boxes. We need to add a 25 auto here. Hell, we need a mellow here. Goodness gracious. Buddy Hield, Hunter, Smart, Caruso, CJ, Josh Okogie, T-321 James Harden, purple, Splash Lillard, Jason Williams, Xavier, Jalen, and a CJ Obley. All right, Kenyon Martin Jr. Blue Velocity, Najee for the Nuggets, and a Sabonis. I think how well the Warriors are playing has been a big surprise. This, you know, they thought probably the Warriors would be in contention, but I don't know if they thought they would be this good. You know, Warriors looking like they could start winning championships again. Pascal, Grant, RJ, Joel, Bogdan, John Collins, Jamal Murray purple, Kawhi Air Defense, Jamal Murray base, Patrick Williams, Noara, and a Naismith. All right, Devin Dotson, Rudy Gay, and a Wendell Carter Jr. That's our second Devin Dotson Blue Velocity, if I'm not mistaken. No checkered boards yet either. Still looking for one of those. Miles Bridges, Cam Reddish, Barnes, Brogdon, Millsap. Well, we were asking for an auto. There we go for the Magic. Okogie. Probably not the auto we want. But purple auto Okogie for the Magic. Kyrie Hollow My House. Ben Wallace. D-Book. Theo. Denny. And a Janius. Talking to that Desmond Bane. There we go. Desmond Bane. Drummond. And a Levert for the Pacers. Four packs left in our second Cello box. Still need the LaMelo. Goodness gracious. All right, Mitchell Robinson, D'Lo, Bryant, Rozier. There's a base jaw that'll ship. Jalen. We've got a hollow Splash, Kemba, Shaq, winner stays, Anthony Davis, Puchavetsky, Azubuike, and our second Wiseman. I think he's still in G League should be coming up from rehab here shortly. All right, Grant Ryler, Kawhi, and a Devontae Graham. Just not the right rookies from the Hornets. All right, we got Giannis, Luka, Nurkic, Trey, D-Rose, Culver, Kawhi, Mitchell Robinson, purple. My House Jaw, Hollow Jamal Murray, Grant Ryler, and a Quickly. All right, Azubuike for the Jazz. There's a nice Wiseman for Craig, Blue Velocity, and a Jarrett Culver. All right, we got Tatum, Upside Down Hero, Dimboya, and back to Chris Paul, Daniel House, PJ, Rudy Gay, a purple Naismith for the Celtics, Kawhi Winter Stays, Hollow Zach Collins, Robert Woodard, and a Halliburton. It's now our fourth Halliburton of the break. All right, CJ Elbley. Oh, don't fall over. Precious and a Tobias. Still no LaMelos. This is shocking. Feel bad for Carey. But maybe we'll pull something huge out of this, out of these last, what's it gonna be, 13 packs. No numbered cards yet either. All right, last pack of the second Cello box. Ingram, Triple J, Kevin Knox. I think we might have something numbered here. Looks like we might have an orange. Mitchell, Eric Gordon, D-Book. Nope. Oh, no, it is. It is out of 39. For Mr. Anorak, that's a beautiful looking one, honestly, with the express lane and then going into the gold or into the orange. Allen Iverson express lane out of 39. Very nice. It's a beautiful looking card with how it just the colors work on that one. That is 5 out of 39. Got James Harden, Kyrie, Kenyon Martin, Najee, and a Vernon Carey Jr. All right, Jalen Smith, a Kogi, and an Oladipo to finish off the second Cello box. All right, last box. Where are the Mavs rookies? Yeah, actually, now you say that, Matt, have we pulled a single? I don't think we pulled a single Mavs rookie. Goodness gracious. Those normally flow out pretty plentifully. All right, last box. Here we go. Need a dang LaMelo. Julius, Bagley, Clark, Lowry, Kawhi, CJ, Koki, purple Donovan Mitchell, Steph Curry T-. There you go. There's a hollow Dwight Powell for you, Matt. That's definitely the one you were wanting. Stewart and a Pritchard. Definitely a hollow Dwight Powell is what you were hoping for. All right, Puchavetsky for the Thunder. Another Ja and a Westbrook. It's our second Ja blue velocity for the Grizz. Matt says, no, I don't want that silver Powell. All right, Paul George, Tyler Hero, Demboya, Anthony Davis, Seth, Colin, Conley. Hey, look at that. There's a purple Dwight Powell. Starting to get hot for you, Matt. T-, Giannis, silver Paul George, Kenyon Martin, and a Najee. Kenyon Martin Jr., Najee, and a Kelly Oubre. Start that Dwight Powell rainbow. I can't imagine it would be expensive to complete. That's for sure. Najee's the new PC. I like it, Kendall. Kenyon Martin, it's another one that probably isn't crazy expensive to PC. That was kind of the nice thing with myself. I got to open another thing. Isaac Okoro was never expensive. So as a Cavs fan, it was great. But for PC as well, it was nice not to be crazy expensive too. Panini had a trade-in program. It would be interesting to say the least. Lou Williams, LaMarcus, Rudy, Markkanen, Ben Simmons, Wiggins, Blake, purple Splash Jamal, My House Jimmy Buckets, Splash Beal, Xavier, and a Jalen Smith. Pulled a ton of Jalen Smiths in this one. Everyone would be doing that one, Kendall. Goodness gracious, everyone. Oh my gosh. Like, possibly the best rat or best filler ever. Deck Nuts with now his third Blue Velocity Halliburton, Devin Booker, and a Chris Middleton. This is now our third Blue Velocity Halliburton in the break. This is what happens with Halliburton with me. I either get no Halliburtons and whoever had the Kings is like, dang, that sucked. Or I just get a million Halliburtons. There's no middle ground in between for me on the Halliburton. Just absolutely no middle ground. Decker is a happy for a $22 filler. You're getting it's like the all you can eat buffet for Halliburton. You're getting your fill for sure. Dinwiddie, Richardson, Rozier, Keldon, Van Fleet, Drew, a silver My House Paul George. Sorry, hollow. Kyle Lowry, Kukoc, CJ, Precious, and a Desmond Bane. God damn it. I want... I think this is our third Vernon Carey Jr. Blue Velocity. Fuck. Rondo and a LeBron for the Lakers. Off center like a mother. Man, that's a rough cut. Something that looks weird backwards. Mitchell, D'Lo, Thomas Bryant, Giannis, Shamet, PJ Tucker, a purple My House Donovan Mitchell, Paul George My House, Air Defense Bam, another Vernon Carey, Killian Hayes, and an Elijah Hughes. Aaron Naismith for the Celtics, Woodard, and an Eric Gordon. For all the same rookies over and over. I don't know, because like we did well with like LaMelos on the last time we did these. This one just not seeming to go our way. We always have breaks like that sometimes. All right, Bridges, Cam, Harrison Barnes, Brogdon, Tobias, Drummond, a purple Winter Stays Dirk for Matt, Giannis My House, Splash Hero. There's our third Edwards, Cassius, and an RJ Hampton. All right, Killian Hayes, Elijah Hughes, and a Sabonis. It's funny the spectrum of centering that we get on the Edwards. one with a fat top, one with a perfect top, and one with a skinny. Elijah Hughes. Got that Killian. So this one, top to bottom's off. But Anthony Edwards been balling out. I think he's been surprising a few people. Obviously, we knew he was going to be good, but he has had a great sophomore campaign so far. All right, there's Luka, Nurkic, Trey, Buddy, Shea, Allen, Jonas, purple Desmond Bain, John Wall, Hollow Lillard, Puchavetsky, and an Azubuike. All right, we got Noara for the Bucks, Rudy Gay, and a Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans. All right, Pascal, Grant, RJ, Joel, Kevin Porter, Ricky Rubio, a purple Bradley Beal for the Wizards, Gary Payton for the Heat, D-Book Express Lane, Jamius, Sadiq Bey, and a Malachi Flynn for the Raptors. All right, Denny, Jamius, and a John Collins. I feel like my little one's up. We've been having some rough times with her for the past like a week and a half. I think she's going through like a little growth spurt, so she's just not sleeping well. I just feel like I'm hearing loud bangs in my house, which makes me think that she's up in her crib kicking around. She loves doing that. She'll literally lay in her crib, put her feet to the backboard, and kick it. Just kick. Just literally just kick the backboard of her crib, like a little butt. All right, Jason Tatum, Chris Paul, Ingram, Triple J, Daniel House, PJ. Why the hell that was backwards? Zach LaVine, a purple T-321 LeBron, My House Anthony Davis, Splash LeBron, Patrick Williams, and an Awara. I was like, did we just get a Zach LaVine auto? Nope. All right, we got Theo, Bogdanovich, and Alani Walker. My son does that to my back when he sleeps in our bed. Luckily, ours is still, I mean, the day's going to come when she's in our bed. Luckily, she has not got there yet. I know, like, I was like, why is that backwards? And our daughter is not a cuddler in any way, shape, or form. We can't, like, unless she's like super tired or not feeling good, it's the only way we'll like get her to like cuddle with us on the couch. My God. Kevin Knox, Mitchell, Beal, Dwight Powell, Shea, Sexton, Giannis Hollow T-. It's a nice one for the Bucks. Isaiah Thomas, winner stays KD, Naismith, Woodard, another Halliburton, our 6th Halliburton of the break. Decker is going wild there. We got Cassius Stanley, RJ Hampton, and a Darius Garland. I mean, I think probably like just the 3 base Halliburtons probably paid for the spot, or for your RAS spot for the most part. I haven't checked what base Halliburtons are going for recently, but I gotta imagine that's pretty close to paying for your spot. And then the blue velocities are just icing on top. 2 packs left. Come on, we need a LaMelo in here. We need a LaMelo. If I go 3 Cello boxes with no LaMelo, gosh, Carrie will never join another break of mine. She'll disown me. All right, Hunter, Smart, Caruso, Harrell, Siakam, KD, Paul George purple, Jason Williams, winner stays, Jimmy Butler, another Wiseman, a Ryler, and a Quickly. All right, Malachi Flynn, Patrick Williams, and a PJ Washington. Man, prices have fallen that far. I mean, so the base, I mean, that's like $15 right there. So say the base and one of the velocities kind of covered your spot. Everything else is just gravy on top. I didn't realize that Halliburton Love had literally fallen that far. Got our 3rd Wiseman here. These Cello boxes were definitely a little rougher to us than those original 4 that we did. Or was it 6? I think it was original 6. Original 6 were just insane. These have probably clawed back into that law of averages there. Unless we just get something insane right here. All right, Steph Curry, Josh, Brook Lopez, Bogdanovich, Vucevic, Peyton, Gordon Hayward, Alfred Payton for the Knicks, Express Lane Curry, a silver Kenyon Martin Jr. for the Rockets, Maladon, and an Advia. I need a LaMelo here. I banked off those first 2 breaks. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone did pretty much. Those first 2 were just insane. Sadiq Bey, Daniel House, and a Zion to finish us off. Wow. I can't believe we just opened 3 Cello boxes and didn't even get a base LaMelo. I'm just going to tell Carrie not to watch this break. I think she's at work right now because I'm gonna tell her not to watch this one. Carrie, just don't watch it. Oh no, not tonight. No running it back. I would say tomorrow will be my shipping day, so I probably won't get a break done tomorrow. But Monday, probably run this back. Definitely going to the Cavs after this break. Oh, shut up, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that evil on me. So, thank you once again for joining, everyone. Like I said, wasn't nearly as hot as, well, I mean, for Decker, it was crazy hot. But for everyone else, I think we got back to the law of averages there on that one. So, hopefully the next one we'll pick back up. But thank you once again for joining, and I will catch you guys on the next one.